Alright everybody, so I'm here to do a small little fucking mini review on Oldschool Runescape Mobile. I'm gonna have to pause this here for just a second, give me one moment. Alright, so I'm carrying on. I just had to go and access my bank account real quick so I can do some Vorkath. So some things I'm just gonna go over is like how smooth the interface is, the general usability of the app, and any kind of like issues that I personally have with it. Like, it's all gonna be opinionated because everyone is gonna think different things about each thing. It's just human nature. So take everything I say with a grain of salt because I'm not the all-knowing and all-powerful. Fucking A. That was a good yawn. Alright, so first things first, like usability of the interface. So as you can see, you have like all your fucking settings up here. So you have your game filter, public chat, private chat, blah blah blah. I personally prefer to keep those hidden because it's just a pain in the ass and it gets in the way. And on the right and the left side of the screen, you have your inventory and all the other fun little tabs. Now, one thing to notice that you can actually go and you can turn this into the fixed mode, so you can see the chat and everything. You don't have to worry about any extra bullshit, and it makes it a little bit easier on you to play the game. But I personally prefer doing it in the stretched out mode, whatever the hell it's called, the resizable. Alright, so smooth as hell. It's obviously going to have a little bit of lag dependent on your internet connection or your cell service. I personally haven't had any issues. I've actually gotten a couple of Vorkath kills with it so far. Oh, bless you, doggo. But it's pretty much flawless for the most part. Anything new and like coming out, it's going to have bugs, it's going to have issues. Alright, so I'm just going to do a Vorkath attempted kill. If I die, I die, YOLO. But I'm just going to show that it's actually not really all that hard to PVM on mobile. Because I feel like that's probably most people's concern, is that it's only going to be really easily usable for people who are planning on doing like skilling or just basic Slayer. So this is kind of just to prove that you can PVM and PVM effectively while playing on mobile. So I'm just going to do a Vorkath kill, and I might try a Sire kill. It kind of depends. Alright, so let's go and pot up real quick. Now, one thing I will complain about is that you cannot actually hear any game sounds on it as of now. Obviously, that's definitely going to change before the full version is released, but it's just kind of a minor setback in my opinion for now until they get it added into the game. Alright. Alright, so you just fucking did that. As you can see, it's pretty fucking precise. I kind of have fat fingers, and it's even pretty accurate with my fat fingering the keys. Sucks because I can't really use OS Buddy, which is my preferred platform of play. But can't really complain considering I have fucking RuneScape on my phone, and I could play this anywhere, you know. So you just walk. It has no really delay issues. This was my true test right there. Like, whenever I started doing Vorkath or tried Vorkath, was this part, because I figured it would have some sort of lag or delay during the rapid fire phase, but it's actually pretty fucking flawless for the most part, besides like the obvious slight lag I just had right there, which is probably honestly mostly because I'm recording on a freaking phone with like 4 gigabytes of RAM or 5 gigs of RAM, however much my S7 Edge has. Alright, let's step aside a couple spaces. I want to see if Wooks or Bodhi can do the moonwalk method on this crap. That'd be interesting to see. Alright. Should be losing my freaking anti-fire here in a few seconds. But definitely, if I had to ask Jagex to like 100% do one thing, it would definitely have to be freaking put the damn game sounds back in the game, because I kind of personally rely heavily on game sounds and whenever I'm PVMing, especially with phase-based bosses like Vorkath, just so I can not necessarily have my eyes glued to the screen the entire time, and I could hear what attack is next. So like that right there, I have to actually look for the fireball. Usually whenever I'm freaking killing Vorkath on my computer, I just hear the little whooshing noise, and I know I gotta get the fuck. Alright, there's kill for the fucking stream, or the video. Let's see. And you can still see like your loot and everything. Did I really just get only dragon hides? That's depressing. Alright, so that was a PVM part of it. I'm actually going to go back to my house to do a house method run real quick and get a second kill this trip, because why not if I have the resources. So, only flaws I have is that it's kind of the game volume and the game sounds, obviously, like I just said, but also it's kind of a pain in the ass whenever you actually go to try to type to people, because if you want to type, you have to click this little joystick or do a screen gesture. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, you gotta either do the joystick or do a screen gesture for it to actually activate. Now you don't have to do that to use the private chat section. You just gotta click the message and it'll give you the option to respond to said message. One thing I've noticed is the incredible ease of skilling now. I'm just gonna say that, because I did some monkfish yesterday while I was playing Xbox, and it took me like no time at all, and it didn't really feel like it took any time to go and get about about 800 freaking monkfish, and it didn't feel like it took me any time because I was just sitting there playing freaking RuneScape on my phone while I was playing Xbox. Oh shit. This is a terrible kill. Alright, I'm gonna fucking tally. Not worth. Yep, it's not the easiest to PVM on here while you're still trying to get used to it. But it's definitely possible. It's definitely like a viable thing once you kind of get the hang of the controls and get used to how it feels, you know? So freaking, as y'all can probably see in the video, it's very smooth, very flowy. It doesn't really have very many issues, personally, in my opinion. So far, at least, that I can really point out. I haven't noticed any bugs, which is very good. So I'll go and freaking, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I could go do to show you guys. I'll go do a lap of agility. There you go. I'll freaking, just to show how simple it will be to, whenever you go to get your various 99 stats throughout the game. So let me grab me some law runes and a staff. Oop, I don't want to do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just do a couple of I don't know why I used that, to be entirely honest. I'm going to do a couple of Camelot agility course runs just to show like the accuracy, I guess you could say, of the clicks. So I'm going to go and just start freaking running, I guess. I'm used to playing on OS, buddy. I can't really tell where the locations are. Alright. See, as you can tell, it's still pretty smooth. Other than me fat fingering and not knowing where the jump locations are without OS, buddy. It's working pretty damn well, I must say. I'm just gonna run over here. Get ready to teleport. Boom. And you can repeat. You can go do all your normal other shit on here as well. It's pretty... I give it a 5 out of 5 for now until I find some bugs. I've yet to have to report any bugs that I've noticed with the game toward Jagex yet. I'm sure there will be something that'll pop up, whether that's some sort of lag or some sort of like major issues with the firmware or the hardware of the game itself. So yeah, freaking kind of short, kind of to the point. Not really too much to go and comment about so far. So freaking, if anyone has any questions or anything, just feel free to message me in game, Jabba the Hutt, or freaking message me on Facebook. Y'all know who I am. I mean, I'm posting the video, so good luck, you guys.